let's cut across straight to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman.
Council has been authorized to pull it all together and finalize it, because there's not enough time for us to meet again before the finance bill. The chairperson is authorized, and then with changes put in, for those language changes put in, it can be taken up in the finance bill itself. So largely these are the issues. Specific details on your questions we can elaborate.
Thank you, ma'am. Siddharth, 86.
Ma'am, on the compensation side, you mentioned two numbers. One was 16,982 crore, and the other one was on this AG certification of 16,524 crore. I think that was the number. So if you could help us understand that. And ma'am, in Parliament, you had mentioned two states, West Bengal and Kerala, which have not, shared the AG report. So how many states are there in all, and what is their claim, if you could help us understand that? And ma'am, sorry, one more thing. You said that it will be released. So I suppose that the money will be released from the Consolidated Fund of India at the moment, and then you will recoup that amount.
So first of all, AG certificate authorization is required for the clearance or the payment of the money. But awaiting the AG certificate, it doesn't mean, and this applies from 2017, 18, 19, 20, I'm saying, waiting for the AG's authorization certificate, it doesn't mean that we don't release anything at all. Nearly 90% of the compensation as a provisional amount is released to the states, and only 5 to 10%, not even 10%, 5 to 8% is retained, subject to the AG certificate reaching us. So when people speak about, oh, you have not paid them because AG certificate has not been given, please understand that nearly 90% of their compensation which has to go to them gets released as a provisional amount. So they are not sitting with nothing at all being sent. Post that, when the authorization comes, it is reconciled and the rest gets released. So that is one thing about the AG certificate. Second, as regards states which have not sent the AG certificate, I can read out a list which is as of, let's say, the last day of the Parliament session, before the recess wala session. Andhra Pradesh has given it for 1 year. They have not given 18-19 to 21-22. They have not given. Arunachal also has to give for all the years. Assam has given it for up to 2021, but they have to give for 21-22. So what I would do, instead of me reading it all down here, I'll send you the table which is here with me. It will show as to who's got the authorized AG certificate given and for which year, and who's not sent at all. All that will be clearly seen. Yes.
So the two numbers are, for June 2022, the provisional amount, 50% of that was released earlier, based on the availability of funds expected till 31st March 2023. That amount was about 34,000. 50% of it was released earlier. 50% now we are releasing an amount equal to 16,982 crore rupees amongst 23 states. This is the remaining 50%, I again clarify. And this will be from the funds from the central government, and then it will be later on recouped as and when the amount is received in the compensation fund next year. Then, as Honorable Finance Minister has mentioned, once the AG certified figures are available to us, then the difference, the remaining amount, is released. So we are releasing an amount of 16,500 1,024 crore rupees.
That is in addition to the first 16,982.
And this is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 states. Delhi is about 2,400
Right there,
crore.
Finance Minister, there in fact announcing the GST exemptions.